Welcome back everyone. We saw in the last tutorial how to retrieve and display the client's list view and its details info. So now let's see how to insert a new client. Here you see the client's detail info from the client list view and now the delete feature. So let's start working on the feature of adding a new client. So first let's go to the urls.py file and declare a new URL path to add a new client. For the convenience of my work, I am copying the URL path of the register. And I'm pasting it at the very end. Now I'm replacing the text register here with add_client. As usual, after views write add_client. And also assign add_client as the name. Now let's go to the views.py file and create a function called add_client. And as usual, put the request parameter inside the parentheses. Now we need a return statement where we need to define an HTML page to add a new client. And here change the text home.html to add_client.html. And for now, leave the curly brackets blank. Later we will pass our client add form inside these curly brackets. Now let's create the add_client.html page inside the template folder. Now let's copy the extends tag, block content tag, and if statement from the home.html page and paste them into our newly created add_client page. Don't forget to close the if statement and block content tags. Here, I'm writing the title add new client with an h1 tag for our new page. We will add a new button on this client list page right after the title client list. So that by clicking on that button we can go to the page to add new clients. So let's add a button below the title on the home.html page. Using a break tag, write the code for the button on the line just below it. I'm actually copying the code for the delete button and pasting it here. Now let's change the class property and write primary. Now change the text delete to add new. Now let's update the URL link. First, we will remove the client ID parameter because we will not be passing any existing client ID to this URL. Because here you see we are not passing any ID in this URLs file. And remove this delete client text. And paste the add_client copied from the URLs file. Now let's check if our new button is showing or not. Reload the browser and see the change. Here you see the add new button. I'll put the button inside the p tag because it will look a little cleaner. Let's check again and notice the change. Now look, it looks a little better now. Actually, it's not such a big deal. Let's click on the add new button and see if we can go to the new page.